Okay, I think I'm live. Excuse me just a moment. I need to see what I'm doing. Put this away. Okay. Okay, there I am. Hello, hello. So I was about to go live on Facebook and I tried a couple of times and Facebook just had the hiccups. So in our Facebook group, so yeah, I just told them I'm just gonna have to do it on the YouTube. So yeah, I started off in my Facebook group letting everybody know that I have finished my swap requirements for Shaniqua. And Shaniqua's also, Katino, she's also right here on YouTube. And so I was, after doing everything that I had done for my swap with her, I wound up with all these paper scraps that are like, they're shaped weird. As you can see, they're shaped absolutely weird. Let me just go ahead and, whoop, there we go. Okay, so, and obviously I'm going to use them for something, but then I thought, you know what, let me, whatever it is that I'm going to use, I'm just going to use them on something small, like small dies or whatever. And, excuse me. So I had to put my thinking cap on, and then I thought, okay. I thought to myself, what would Jenny do? Jenny, my gal pal, she is Craft Creations right here on YouTube. She is my marketing director. She's a marketing director for the brand Decorate Your Life. And so, yeah, she does a lot of great looking crafts. You can find her right here on YouTube. And of course, any questions that you have about Decorate Your Life and whatnot, you can go ahead and get with her, because me, I just make the papers. I just design the papers and the stamps and everything else that you find under the Decorate Your Life brand. And so, yeah, she is your best go-to person as far as any questions about what we have on the website, on our Etsy, plus other places that we will be going to. God willing, yeah, that's wood. But I don't want to get ahead of myself. Okay, so I had my thinking cap on. I said, what would Jenny do? Jenny would go ahead and figure out a way, because she's got a way of taking a die, whatever type of die it is, and she can make a box out of it. Hi, Brian. How are you? And so, yeah. So I got these set of dies. Let me show you real quick at Amazon, and it comes with the large one and the little one. It's this set. That one is separate. And so I got them at Amazon. Real cheap. They were like $5-6. Okay. And if you would like to know more about some these dies, just head on over to my Amazon influencer page. You're going to find that link in my profile page on my YouTube profile. And also you will find that in my website to the side of the blog. As you scroll down, you'll see Amazon. That'll lead you to that page. Now, I do want to give you a warning, okay? When it comes to the budget dies, for lack of, budget dies, be careful not to over hand these. I cannot mention to you, I cannot begin to tell you how many times I have gotten, I want to call it shrapnel. How many times I've gotten pieces of metal in my skin from these condenado dies, okay? That's in Spanish we say lo barato sale caro, which means what's cheap doesn't come out too cheap in the end, okay? So be very, very careful, because sometimes you get like the metal starts splitting. It's because they're cheaply made, okay? Like, I mean, you know, so just be forewarned. But I do like to shave, and sometimes I have to wear gloves. I have this diabetic skin, and it's very fine skin like paper, so any cut, my skin will cut like real quick. So anyways, okay, so I took those dyes, and then I decided to go ahead and take my papers. And by the way, this is from that paper collection, Honey Bear, that everybody just loves. Thank you to those of you who support my tiny little business and have purchased the kits, the scrapbooking kits, and the digital kits. Thank you so very much. It's like, you guys just love Honey Bear and Honeybee. My goodness. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I decided, you know what? Let's go ahead and make a treat. Little nibs. Yes, that's right. Let's go ahead and make some last minute Valentine's Day treat boxes. And then I thought, you know what? It's not just for Valentine's Day. Gosh, you could do this like party favors, even at a wedding. I mean, if you have a couple of 2, 3 die cutting machines, or you have, you don't have like 100 guest list of like 100 plus. I don't know, maybe you have several die cutting machines that people can help you with. But anyways, I think that this makes a really great party treat box, or something that you could put at a table, as a party favor for a wedding, anything like that, anything that you can think of, that you just want to give a little trinket, or put the miniature candies in here, like even the Hershey's Kisses, it's big enough to fit Hershey's Kisses. Now, the measurement to this is, these are like the mini tags, and 3 1/8. Okay, it's 3 1/8 this way and this way with the handle. It's about 2 3/8. So they're actually small, but you can always use the larger ones, if you want to make bigger treat boxes, even for swaps or anything like that. So I thought, you know what? I need to clear my mind, and basically, how I do that is through some jazz music and crafting. And I don't know if you can hear it in the background, but I do have some jazz music placing. And no, I'm not going to shut it off. And I don't care if YouTube marks down my video or whatever, red flags, whatever. I couldn't care less. Relaxing and crafting, this is my thing. Jazz music is my thing. Jazz music or podcasts when I craft. And so yesterday, and Brian was there, yesterday we had a live craft with me, or I forget, was it craft with me or a tutorial? I think it was a tutorial, wasn't it? Yeah, it was a tutorial on how to do jazz up, dress up your tags using my collection, Dainty Dreams Craft Stash. So here it is, shameless plug right there. And this is what we used yesterday. Okay, so today we're going to use the less expensive dyes, and we are going to make some treat boxes out of this. Now, as you can tell, my voice is not 100%, and it'll probably never be, okay? I've accepted that. And so, but it does get painful if I speak for a while, so you may come across some whatchamacallit periods during this live video in which I just will stop speaking, and that is because I need to stop. So if y'all could just give me like a thumbs up and share this live video link with your friends, so that, especially at Facebook, hang on a second, let me see if I could do that real quick. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, sorry. I love to get right to the crafting, but I'm flying solo right now, and I kind of like texted Jenny and I said, I'm going live now, bye. She must be like, ha ha ha, what? This is my impromptu thing. And, guys, I'm not one to plan something, and oh my gosh, I can't. I cannot tell you every Saturday and Wednesday night we're gonna come on live and do. I can't do that. I'm sorry. And I know that there's some people that really enjoy that, looking forward to it. I'm sorry, I can't, because I never know where my life is going to go from 1 minute to the next. Literally, suddenly the phone could ring and it could be my attorney or something, and whatever, or or my doctor say we need an MRI for this. So okay, you understand. So let me get out of Facebook. Okay. So, yeah, my live videos are always going to be impromptu. I'm sorry, I cannot schedule. And so, okay, I did this, and obviously, as you can see, it's just the box, you can close it up like this. To close it up like that, you would have to make this a little bit thinner, but then you can't fit the goodies in there, like the candies and stuff. And so, I was thinking even like make one to hold my, if I had a physical store, I would make one large enough to hold my business cards. But who does business cards nowadays? I don't know. So anyways, yeah. So what we are going to do is I'm going to show you how to do one of these using whatever tag die that you have, okay? And this is an idea that I got years ago from watching a very talented lady's tutorial. Gosh, oh my gosh, she's at the tip of my tongue and I can't remember her name. She's the Shabby Chic. Everybody knows her, and scrap the world. Hi, Kathy, how are you? I'm like, oh my gosh. It's like I could see her face in my brain, but I don't remember her name. I don't remember. Tamika, scrap the world, okay? Many years ago, she went through a video explaining how to do lidded boxes and the exact sizes to always get that perfect fit. Well, that I follow that example religiously, and I have even done cases in which I can make just about anything using those basic principles. And so right now, I hope to do real quick, and I hope that y'all can see this. Okay, by the way, and there's another YouTuber, I forgot her name, she was my design team. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, I don't know, must be the age. Okay, so this, I did not make this was made for me, and she is absolutely fantastic. And she also sells scrapbook papers for journals. She designs her own just as well, and you can find her on Etsy, and I cannot remember her name for the life of me. Do you know who I'm talking about, Kathy? You remember? Oh gosh, what's her name? Tammy? No, it's not Tammy. Oh, she wears glasses. Put it in the comments right there if you remember, please. I can, give credit when credit is due. Okay, so let's say you come across you're measuring your own tag, right? So what I'm using here is watercolor paper for the base, because I don't want it, if let's say I decide to use this for a swap or Happy Meal for somebody, right? I want my stuff to last, because after all, I craft very slow, and I like things that I make to last. Okay, and if you use regular cardstock to make a box, it's going to go all and it's not going to last. Okay, so the first thing that I do is I pull out my trusty watercolor paper, and that is what I have used for this. And over here, this is very thick cardstock. Okay, so once you die cut your piece, you're going to want to measure the length, side to side. You look at it and see how wide you want, or the length of the base, the box that you want, okay? And then you also want to know how deep you want your box to be. And I measured about an inch. I wanted my box to be about an inch, okay? So, and this was like, let's see, 2.5. Let me see the measurements that I used here. I'm gonna use my cheat sheet because I want to make sure that I explain this to you correctly. Okay, so what you want to do, let's say my measurements for me, and you have some other measurements. I measured that the length of my box is going to be 2.5 inches, okay? And I want it to be this, it's going to be 2.5 going this way, and going up vertically, I want it to be 1 inch. You know, I know it's chicken scratch, but I hope that y'all can make out of what I'm doing here. So now, okay, and I'm taking this straight from Tamika's tutorial, okay? So what I do is kind of like, you know, draw the base of the box that I'm going to build, okay? It's going to be a rectangular thing, okay? And then I'm going to draw the lids. Okay, not the lids, but you know the flaps that flap over. Alrighty, so there's 1, and there's 2, and there's 3, and there's 4. Okay, so your drawing or your schematic is going to look something like this. Okay, we already know after measuring that I want to build a base to be 2.5 inches long. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of like put 2.5 inches over here, okay? And I know that it's going to be up and down right here. How tall? It's going to be 1 inch tall. So I'm going to put 1 inch here, 1 inch in this box. See, 1 inch, 1 inch. Because when you bend them over, these are going to be 1 inch on all sides, right? So that's 1 inch and 1 inch. Okay, so what am I going to do with these numbers? Very, very simple. I'm just going to add them up. So I'm going to take 1 plus 2.5 is 3.5. Plus 1 is 4.5. Okay, 4.5. And that's a by, not times. So now I'm going to count. I went from here to here. Now I'm going to go from here to here. 1 plus 2.5 is 3.5. Plus 1 is 4. 1 plus 1 is 2, and 2, 4.5. Okay, I think I did it right. No, actually, no, I didn't. I'm sorry. Okay, because it's going to go from here to here. This is going to be 1 inch. So 1 plus 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3. Okay, 4.5 by 3. I am so sorry, because if it was 4.5 by 4.5, it would be a square. Duh. Duh, Sandy. Okay, so now I know that I'm going to need to cut a piece of heavy-duty cardstock if you don't want to waste watercolor paper because it's not cheap. Okay, you're going to cut a piece to 4.5 by 3. That's going to be your total piece for your base. And then you're going to want to score at 1 inch all the way around. So we're going to do just that. I need a piece of 4.5 by 3. And of course, your numbers might be different. And so for our intentions, this is not that good. Hang on, let me get a thicker piece of cardstock. You know what? Let me just use this. See, this is my watercolor paper. Okay. Because I don't want to have to look for. I use my thick pieces of cardstock to make the fussy cutting images. So now what I want to do is I want to cut a piece. I said 4.5. Let me look at my notes. 4.5 by 3. So I don't want to bring out the bigger one, so let me just do this. Sorry. Okay, we're gonna go 4.5. Okay, by 3. piece, and the rest we're just going to put it away. Pick up this other piece so I can use it later. Okay, so for my purposes, we have this piece. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my trusty handy dandy scoring board, and I am going to score, like I said, at 1 inch on all sides. So that's 1, and you might have to go, if you decide to use watercolor paper, you're going to have to go ahead and go a little bit deep on these. So there we go, and there we go. Oops. Come on. Okay. So we have something that looks like this, and now what we're going to do is we are going to take and just kind of like fold and burnish, fold and burnish, fold and burnish our, whatchamacallit, rectangle. Okay, so we are left with something that looks like this. Next thing that I want to do is along the length side of it, I want to cut right up until that perpendicular line, you know, where all the, or that cross line where all the lines meet. Okay, doing it right there and there and there. Okay, now you could leave it like this and just go ahead and glue it as best as you can and shape it and so forth. But what I like to do is I like to go ahead and cut like a triangle, just a snippet that kind of looks like that, if you could see that, okay, on these sides right along there. So we're going to do that. And whoops, I went a little bit too far. It's okay though. Okay, and we are going to do the same thing over here, just like that, and the same thing over here. And if you're a newbie at this, the reason why you want to do something like this is so that when you fold these over, you get a really great fit. And since the middle is the square part, you know, I'm going to fold these to the inside. So eventually it's going to look like this. See that? Okay, now, excuse me. I may or may not use those. So we're going to take our trusty glue, and we are just going to glue these pieces right along there. So we have one, and now we have 2 pieces. You know, just take some really great crafting glue, and you can get these guys at Dollar Tree. At Dollar Tree, there you get like a pack of 6, I want to say, for $1. You know, when Dollar Tree was $1. I mean, it's still a good price, but you know what? Okay, so we're gonna do this, and here's the other one. Okay. Now, if I wanted to, I could have cut some papers to fit to the sides, but you know what? This is just going to be something quick. Let's make believe that I have a Valentine's party for one of my kids, if at my kids' school, you know, like when they're in elementary school, they have Valentine's Day parties. I don't know if they still do, you know, but you know what I mean. If they have friends coming over or whatever, let's say you want to do something for your church group or whatever, you know, 15, 20 people, whatever, then you are going to want to work fast, right? So you really don't want to worry. I mean, if you want to worry about the sides, you can go ahead and cut up some squares and stuff. So now I am going to go ahead and put the topper sides to the top part right here. Now I do have a couple of choices. I could either use my foam tape, you know, to make it look real nice and neat and everything, but I'm not going to bother with that. Excuse me, but you can if you want to. So, to give it even more detail, and it'll look really neat too. But like I said, I'm not gonna do that. And so, okay, there is one right there. We want to go ahead and flatten that out. And so, here is another one. Oh gosh, I'm getting hungry already. Oh, because it's 5:15. Okay. I didn't realize. I thought it was like 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah, no. I've been working on websites all morning long. And I love it. I love it. Especially when I'm doing something new, when I'm teaching myself how to do something new. And I've been doing a lot of coding. And so I was like, yeah, I was in the zone, guys. I was in the zone. So, yeah, I'm a really, really big nerd. Okay, so these are done. And now what we're going to do, see, I messed this up. I'm always messing stuff up with the glue. But, oh well, cover that up. Or that could be the back. So we are going to go ahead and glue this right on here. See how easy it is to do this? So let's go ahead and put this down and center it as best as we can. There we go. And let's check real quick. Yep, we are good. And now we are going to take the other one and we're going to put it right here. And I think this is going to be the front. The front. So, look at that. Okay. Ta-da! Alrighty, so now that we have this is my favorite part of paper crafting. Oh gosh. Okay, my favorite part is decorating it or embellishing, And so I have all these tiny little cutouts. Now I do sell these in my store on decorateyourlife.com and also in my Etsy. Now in my Etsy, you're only going to get to see the digital prints, okay? In my web store, you're going to get the digital prints and the paper collections, the paper packs. Now, a really great thing about purchasing digital prints, in addition to, hi Yvonne, Butterfly Charms, hey, how are you? I saw your video today. I'm losing my voice. So in addition, for you to purchase the digital prints along with your paper packs, is that with the digital prints, you can resize them. Okay? Let me show you an example. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, my voice is gone. Okay. Let me just do an example of a paper collection that I'm working on doing a journal kit. Okay, my very first junk journal kit. So you get a sneak peek. Ta-da! This is a sneak peek. Okay, now this is part of the kit, I do believe. Yeah, this is part of the kit. And Yvonne should be getting this kit anytime this week. And when she is ready, when I tell her, okay, I'm ready, she will go ahead and put her video up of the unboxing and stuff. But Yvonne is the very first one who's had access to my brand spanking new junk journal kit, and it's a shabby chic kit that I am still working on. Okay, but in the kit you're gonna get, in addition to the papers, in that landscape orientation and all, cutouts or the digital die cuts, you know. And if you were just to do the regular size paper, okay, print it out, and you were just to order this from me, you would get it like this, you know, just a regular size. But if you were to download the digital, you could actually make them smaller, okay, as small as you want or whatever. You can resize them and everything. So that's the really neat part about whatchamacallit, getting the digital prints in addition to your paper packs. Okay, so it took me 10 minutes to give you one tiny little explanation. So anyways, these like for example, butterfly charms, Donna, right? I think I have your name right, Donna, I think. Okay, she ordered the honey bear. Thank you so much, hon. And she did an unboxing, and she is the butterfly charms right there in the chat. So go ahead and click on her. Dana, sorry, honey. After this live, you can go ahead and sub to her channel and, you know, let her know where you come from. You know, Sandy sent me your way. And so anyways, Dana got the regular size cutouts, okay? These, as Dana will be able to recognize, it's the same car, but it's so much smaller. That's why you can actually resize them. Okay, so I went ahead and I resized them, and I cut these tiny little things to go in my tiny little treat boxes. Oh, geez. Okay, so and this is from the Beautiful collection. Okay, I went ahead and got these out because I wasn't sure whether or not I was going to use them. But, okay, that's beside the point. So I'm thinking about, okay, are these the same size? Yes, they are. And so I'm thinking about perhaps using one of these here. Alrighty, and what we could do is, see, we could even mix and match the collections. And what I like about this over here is that it's gonna, I don't know, add something to it. So what we're gonna do now is we are going to use some foam to add this to that. But before we do that, see, I have all sorts of stuff here that I just want to use. Okay, perhaps not this one. See, it's like I'm constantly changing my mind, and I am so sorry because, you know, when I used to do video tutorials and everything, and I would edit things out, you know, a lot of stuff that you don't get to see because I'm constantly changing my mind. But you're just going to have to bear with me. And so this can go over here. Yes, I do like this here. And another thing that I want to do is I want to, maybe not. Okay, I'll wind up doing something, but I know that I want to use this here. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh my gosh, I'm hungry. And I'm centering it as best as I can. See, there we go. We have that right there. Oh, here's a tiny little one. See, I thought that I had one of these, and I want to put something over here, like, well, not that one. I was cutting this one. Oh yes, look, I want to put this one right here. So this one is going to go right along here. So here we go. Just like that. Isn't that cute? That is so adorable. Let me heat this up. Here we go. I hope it made it brighter. Okay, so I think what I want to do too is I want to go ahead and put this here. Isn't that the cutest thing? Right here, right along this side. And I know that I've said in my video yesterday in our Facebook group that I like to use different heights or different widths of this foam tape. But today we're not going to do that because I'm hungry and I want to go get something to eat. Okay, I know all the goodies. Oh gosh, Yvonne, you should see all the stuff that I have. It's like people order from me and I just make I make small little goodie packs and I stick it in with your order. Say, here, have this from me to you, because I have so much stuff. Look at that. Isn't that the cutest thing? That is so adorable. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, it has a tiny little key, but you know what? I think I want to put this key right there. This key right along there, just like that. Or should I put it like that? Oh, just like that. Yes. And you know what I'm going to do with it? I am going to glue it. Let's just glue it. See, different heights. So we are gluing it. Okay? See that? Isn't that adorable? Yes, yes, yes. And to make it interesting, you know, you want to bring different elements, like cloth. I have little ribbon. I could always use another type of bow, but I think I really want to do that, and I want to do that over here. And I already have my trusty glue gun going. So let's just go ahead and get one of these, and we are going to put it by the key. Isn't that the cutest thing? And, excuse me. So here is a box where I keep the majority of my bling, and this time I'm gonna use the gold. In yesterday's tutorial I was using the pastel ones, but because I had totally forgotten I had these. Okay, now I think that, let me see, I think I want to use a little one. No, I want to use this one. Okay, and I also got this from Amazon, guys. After dinner, if I can remember, I will find you the exact vendor that I got it from. And this was like a couple of bucks too. It was pretty cheap, you know. And I have Amazon Prime, so any of my Amazon orders, I have no complaints. So I get them real quick. Okay. Look at that. Isn't that precious? I love it. 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 Now, we could leave this as is if you wish. Or should we add more? Yes, yes, yes. Now, I made some embellishments the other day. I had posted it on my TikTok and in my using these, but I don't know what I did with them. I made a whole bunch of them. I mean, I cemented them down and everything, but I can't remember what I did with them. I tell you, I got so much stuff. I put them in one of these little containers. Oh my gosh, what happened to it? I have no idea. But anyways, I ordered these from Temu, and here's my take on Temu versus AliExpress. Temu, you get better prices. Yep. And you get it in a matter of days. And you know why? Because Temu, T-E-M-U, and they're not paying me to say this, I promise you. Okay. They have a location, a warehouse location in, I want to say Oregon. Okay, and they have another one in New York. So you get your stuff fast from Temu, T-E-M-U, at lower, in my opinion, than AliExpress prices, because they've gotten proud of their stuff. don't. Okay, see, I was working with these and everything. It was, they were so, so cute. I don't know what I did with them. I honestly don't know what I've done with them. So let me just get that. And I'm going to have to come here. And you've probably seen my ugly hair and my ugly everything, because I didn't do my hair today. No makeup, no nothing. And I'm a wheezy wig, you know, like in computer terms, I'm a wheezy wig. What you see is what you get. So we are going to use the tiny little tools to open this up. Come on, Sandy. Okay, good. Got it there. I think one will suffice, even though I thought that maybe two. Yeah, why not? Let's do two. Now, if this thing that I'm messing around with was a little bit bigger, I would just go ahead and put it on the, but since it's not, I'm not gonna do that. See, I always have the most difficult time closing these things up. As long as they stay close enough so that, wait. Okay, here, we have these. And what I want to do now is I want to take, I saw it the other day. I saw something the other day that I could use. And I know I put it up somewhere. Tell me I'm not the only one who does that. Tell me I'm not the only one. Okay. Because I'm all thumbs, I have to cut things larger than what I normally, than what I intend to. Okay. It should go on this side. Oh my gosh, this is gonna look so absolutely adorable. Yvonne, Jenny's like texting me, when are you going live? Where? When? Where? Okay. Oh my gosh. So, let's see, we got, see, I tell you guys, I'm all thumbs. There, that's cute. And then what you want to do, if you can, do the little, I don't know what you call it, piquitos. Like this. Okay. You just basically fold it like this. And then you're going to go in. No, wait. No, yeah, in. You go in towards it. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Super adorable. I love it. I love it. I love it. See, and it's something like this. For Happy Mail, Snail Mail, you can gift something, or like I said, if you make it bigger and put it in your craft room as a decoration, you know, put your business cards in there, or whatever little cards that you might print and make, so that every time you send that Happy Mail, you got your YouTube, your everything in there, right, for the person to put it on your desk or whatever. And even like just put little things like this, you know. This is for my honeybee collection. And so, yeah, I love doing little stuff like this. Look, this is a design team project for Spellbinders months ago, okay? But I love doing little things like this, and it's like, you know, it's my tiny little heaven on earth place. So that is one of them that we did, and we're gonna put this one right here, and we are going to dress this one up just as well. And I think these are so much fun to do. And what I want to do with this one, sometimes I just die cut stuff for die cutting sakes. And you can make something as simple as what I'm about to do right now. I just need to decide where it's going to go here. You know what? It's about the same. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put it right here. And for something like this, because I don't have the dots right now, what I am going to do is I'm going to put a glob of this, okay? And then what I'm going to do is center it as best as I can and kind of like lightly place it there, not squish it down, so that it gives it, I don't know if you could tell, that it gives it just a tad of dimension. Okay, see that? It gives it just a tad of dimension, because remember, it dimensions for some reason is more pleasing to the eye, okay, instead of it just being glued down. Okay, just try something different. If it works for you, it works. If it doesn't, it's only paper, guys. Okay, it's only paper. And if you're to download my paper collections, then you'd have it forever. Another shameless plug. So, for this one, here's what I want to know. Let me use a bigger one. So what I think I want to do for this one, see, you can make it as ornate as you wish, or you don't have to make it ornate. You can just make it simple yet elegant, and it's still shabby chic, you know. It's you leave it to your interpretation, to what you feel you should do with it. And when it's done, it's done. There is no right or wrong way of dressing up, embellishing your work, because this is your personal expression of who you are, what you feel, and how you see the world around you. Okay, there's no right or wrong in that. And so what I want to do is, now I want to go ahead and add just a tiny little thing there to add another gold. See, isn't that pretty? I didn't do much to this. It took me, 2 minutes to embellish this right here. And like I said, you can make it as elaborate, as you want, or just simple elegance will do. So that is my tutorial for today. Those of you who came from my Facebook group, I am so sorry. I tried my best to do it on Facebook in a Facebook Live, and for some reason it just kept stopping, and it was just giving me all of this stuff. I was like, forget it. Let me just go on YouTube. So yeah, thank you so very much for watching. It's going to take a few minutes for YouTube to upload this video and save it to my video list. So thank you so much, hon. And so yeah, I hope that you've enjoyed this quick tutorial, last minute craft with me on right here on YouTube. See, these are super easy to make. You can make it as flashy or as simple as you want, and they can be very, very elegant, and with Decorate Your Life, you can always rest assured that our crafting papers they're not going to how would I put it, what's a nice way of saying it, Yvonne? They are budget friendly. Budget friendly, and they're not gonna make your wallet scream. Is what I'm trying to say, right, Dana? Okay, guys, I need to go. I need to rest my voice, and thank you so very much for watching me and supporting my small business. God bless you all. Bye. Bye. Now, how do I stop this? I always have the darnest time trying to stop videos on YouTube because I never know. Okay, I guess I have to hit the X. Okay, there we go. Yep, bye.